As you all know, there hasn't been too much happening for Animal Crossing in the past few years, with updates and support being stopped for New Horizons back in late 2021. But the future in 2024 is honestly looking pretty bright. With so many leaks about Nintendo's next console, it seems very likely that we will be getting some news on it this year. And of course, that's fantastic for Animal Crossing fans, as it means we could finally see a new Animal Crossing game, as Nintendo generally likes to only do one main Animal Crossing game per system. I made a video very recently going over some of the latest leaks, but there's even more news that I think you should know about which can impact the future of Animal Crossing. Now, of course, it's always good to take these with a grain of salt, but I still think it's worth discussing. The first comes from a source known as PH Brazil, which has been described as a content creator and also a games journalist, which has brought a lot of information about Nintendo or Nintendo's partners' movements in advance and with precision. So it seems like they've gotten a lot right in the past. And one thing they did confirm with their latest scoop is that the next console will have backwards compatibility, but not only physical, digital as well, which would be amazing news for Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, it has been long rumored that the next major Nintendo console will have backwards compatibility, and I've even made a few videos about this myself, but it's great to see another source that has some reliability share that this will be happening, especially with digital compatibility as well, as I don't feel like we've heard that before. I personally own New Horizons digitally, which may surprise some of you, so this is fantastic news for me that I should be able to play it on the next major Nintendo console, and I imagine it'll make a lot of you happy too, so you won't have to leave your island behind. After all, we spent all this time putting a lot of love and effort into our islands, so it's great to hear that we will have backwards compatibility, and New Horizons can at least be around for a little bit longer whilst we wait for the next Animal Crossing game to release. However, there is one negative part about backwards compatibility which I'm going to get into very soon. First, however, a word from our sponsor. Now, Animal Crossing is full of all kinds of interesting creatures like my pal Wart Jr., but just wait until you see what you can encounter in today's sponsor, Midas Merge. Midas Merge is a new mobile game where you can discover and nurture the most amazing creatures and gardens. This game shows you the addictive fun of merging, allowing you to combine various cute creatures. You can discover unique evolutions and abilities. There's so many possibilities. My favorite has to be Cappy Bird. I'm a big lover of capybaras, so I fell in love with this one instantly. In this game, you'll need to help King Midas and Queen Lyra as they go on a quest to restore the Gardens of Gold. You'll need to hatch new creatures and feed them with magical items to create sunbursts, which will illuminate the land covered in shadows. These were cast by Nyx, Goddess of Night. But why is Nyx doing this? There's a lot of secrets to uncover as you play. This game is completely free and there are no advertisements, which is a big bonus. You can even play offline whenever you want. Find your favorite creature today by downloading Midas Merge using my link in the description or the QR code you see on screen. Thanks to them for sponsoring today's video. Now, as I mentioned, there is one negative which I've gotten a lot of questions about. Many people have asked me, will the next Animal Crossing game be playable on the current Nintendo Switch? And the answer is almost definitely no, it won't. The next Animal Crossing game and any games made for the Switch 2 will most likely rely on that console to actually work properly. The current Switch won't have the right specifications for these games to actually work as intended. After all, it's most likely Nintendo is coming out with this upgrade to the Nintendo Switch so they can be more ambitious with their games. In fact, that scoop from PH Brazil even confirmed that Nintendo's new console would allow developers to make improvements to current titles on the Nintendo Switch, which means games like Animal Crossing New Horizons could even be upgraded for the next system, which would definitely be an interesting concept. I'm not exactly sure what they would do to upgrade it, but this could be a good way of Nintendo giving us some more console whilst we wait for the next Animal Crossing game. After all, we do know they take a long time to develop. This really wouldn't surprise me either when you consider the fact that Nintendo did do something similar for Animal Crossing New Leaf with the massive Welcome Amiibo update years after they stopped supporting the game. Once again though, I don't think these improvements would be available on the current Nintendo Switch, which I know will be disappointing for a lot of people. I do understand that for a lot of my audience, you don't want to get a new console as they can be incredibly expensive, even more so if you just bought a Nintendo Switch. But for those of us who do plan on buying it, it definitely seems like Animal Crossing could be getting some love on it, whether that's just the ability to play New Horizons still on this new console, maybe some upgrades to New Horizons, and of course eventually the long-awaited next Animal Crossing game, whatever that may be. One major enhancement that they definitely could make to New Horizons on the next system is actually the ability to stop lag. As I'm sure most of you know, when you go to certain islands and they're full of all kinds of furniture and items, they can lag a lot. So if we didn't have that, that would be absolutely fantastic, and that's definitely an upgrade that I would like to see, and I'm sure most of you would as well. But personally, if they don't touch New Horizons at all, I won't be too disappointed. I'll just be happy about the fact that we should be able to play it on the next system, which I'm sure a lot of you will be too. Now currently, one of the prevailing rumors and leaks going around about Nintendo's next console is that we will actually learn about it next month. That's when Nintendo will reveal it. As you can see here, Nate Drake from Reset Era Forums has said on his recent podcast about all things Nintendo that the company will be revealing the successor to the Switch in March. His comments were also backed up by another leaker, Necro Felipe, who tweeted, "I see that Team March will win after all." Because of the reveal in March, Nate Drake claims that the next Nintendo Direct will be a partner direct, which focuses on third-party games coming to Nintendo's Switch family of systems. Nintendo has yet to announce a successor to the popular Nintendo Switch. And it seems like this leak might have actually just been confirmed, so it seems like we really are on course to learn about the Nintendo Switch 2 next month in March, which is very, very exciting news, and definitely could be good news for Animal Crossing fans too. As we just got a new leak from Pyoro, a name that some of you might have already heard. They have been insanely accurate with all of their Nintendo leaks. In fact, pretty much all of them have come 100% true. And they just confirmed that we will be getting a partner showcase very soon. So it really does feel like all of these leaks are tying up together for something to actually happen next month. Usually I am very, very skeptical about leaks and take them with a pinch of salt, as we've seen so many leaks proven wrong and inaccurate in the past and just completely made up. But if there's one Nintendo leaker that I definitely do trust 100%, it is Pyoro. Even Reuters themselves, which is a very reliable news source, has shared information about Nintendo Switch 2 and what types of hardware and specifications it will have very, very recently. So we know that this console is pretty much imminent. We just have to wait very patiently to get some sort of announcement and reveal from Nintendo about it. By the way, it definitely seems like graphically this is going to look even better than Nintendo Switch, and I already think Nintendo Switch looks pretty darn good, so I'm excited to see just how improved it'll be from the original console, as I feel like to justify whatever it's going to cost, there needs to be some fairly significant improvements in terms of performance and how it looks too. Either way, I hope there's some sort of nod to Animal Crossing when we do get the reveal. I remember with the Switch's reveal, we did get some little showcases of some of their games that were coming out, so if we got anything for Animal Crossing, even just an image of a character, I'd be very excited personally. We'll just have to wait and see though, as a lot is up in the air right now. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below though. If you made it to the end of the video, be sure to comment Bob's Gang so I know you did. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing and turning on notifications for more.